What did you want to be when you grew up?
I have never thought I would be in the financial industry. Since young, I have been pretty much involved in competitive sports. So pretty much that I thought I will grow up in more like a sporting kind of career. But I think by chance, after I graduated or after I finished my national service, my sister actually worked in HR at UOB. So she suggested and said, hey, why not just go to UOB and see, what could be interesting for you. So that's how I actually get into the financial industry.
What has been your career path?
A pretty interesting journey. As I said, I'm not a graduate from university, so pretty much that is a lot of hard work needs to be done, and a lot of commitment. So at a point in time, it's like a lot of things are pretty manual. A lot of executions are pretty manual. So pretty much that we support many trading locals back in SIMEX floor. A lot of tickets has been raised, and a lot of tickets needs to be manually keyed into the system. And that was how I started. And very shortly after, I start dealing with customers, meaning execution through voice. And primarily, I was working in the night shift. So supporting a lot of SIMEX locals at that point of time, trading the euro-dollar contract in CME Open Outcry. So yeah, in the night desk for almost 10 years. And I think the kind of career change would be when UOB went into a joint venture with a Schneider trading group in London. That was the time where the Open Outcry transit into electronic. So I represented UOB Bullion and Futures, went into that joint venture, and we set up a trading arcade at UOB Plaza. And so electronic trading becomes a very times transaction from voice dealing, as well as for the traders, having to trade in the Open Outcry floor, pretty much in control what they are doing. And right now, everything is facing a screen, etc. That experience actually give me a lot of, how should I put it, a lot of values in terms of, what I'm doing right now. Primarily right now, the whole world trading is electronic, and there's no longer geographical restrictions. There's no time zone differences, although there are different trading hours. Primarily, it trades almost 24 hours a day. So we started having a lot of SGX, SIMEX locals going from Open Outcry, going into the trading arcade. And the trading arcades actually provides that kind of robust connectivity, low latency, and even some robust trading platform for a lot of clients to actually engage in a lot of algorithmic trading and automated spread trading as well. And very quickly, is the trading arcade from a size of the trading force of about 6,000 square feet, it grew to about 24,000 square feet within like 3 over years. And so yeah, the numbers of clients come to UOB, understanding that we have the best technology and infrastructure in Singapore. And that's how we actually got our kind of branding in terms of providing that kind of robust technology, especially for, professional trading clients.
What was it like to be at the beginning of electronic trading?
We go through different cycles, right? And from Open Outcry to electronic. And from the in the early days of electronic, everything is so simple. Then the top global algorithmic firms that comes in and change the market again. And today, as we can see, only the most competitive trading firms or professional traders survive in this highly competitive trading environment. So that having said, we went through another cycle of transactions where a lot of traders who used to make a lot of money started to lose a lot of money. And once again, the trading arcade trading floors from 24,000 square feet downsized to, I think, back to 6,000 square feet in about 2 years. So it went through a few cycles. So at that point in time, we took over the entire JVs from Schneider. It's wholly owned by UOB, I think back in 2013. And then I went back to the group and hit the sales in global sales in UOB Bullion and Futures.
How did electronic trading affect competition?
I would say for the early days of electronic trading, where the SGX locals went into electronic, yes, very quickly, you can see that kind of very increased competition in electronic trading. And until a point that market has become so competitive, then you go through a transition, okay? Meaning that, those people who cannot actually adopt to this way of electronic trading would have to be kind of like exit from the market. So we need a new bleed of young people, new mindset, coming into the electronic trading environment. I think with their new mindset, technically they are able to recognize and adopt to that kind of highly competitive electronic trading environment. And as I can see, today, some of these young guys over the last 3 to 5 years has established a skill in terms of managing this kind of highly competitive electronic trading environment.
What was your most memorable day?
September 11th actually took place right at the middle of the market, and it actually caused huge volatilities, huge panic, and I was in the night shift at that point in time. So I remember it was like close to like 9 over p.m. when the first plane actually went into World Trade Center, and market has created a kind of immediate volatility. And everybody thought that, oh, okay, maybe it's by accident that the plane actually went into World Trade Center. But when the second plane went into World Trade Center, the whole market just went chaos at that point in time. And it was a mess because at that point in time, as I said, a lot of things are not done electronically, meaning that a lot of our clients would have to call us over the phones to execute the orders back on the trading floors. The phone rang non-stop, and there's no way that any one of us, no matter how, even if we have 20 staff at that point in time, I don't think anyone could actually handle it. The market halted, I think, close to 10 p.m. The exchange decided to shut it. And so after shutting down, it doesn't mean that, okay, that's it, we can all go home. We start looking at all our clients' exposure and what their risks were at that point in time, and just get ready for SIMEX to open the next day. I remember at a point in time many of us speculated that SIMEX would not open the next day.
What advice would you give to someone getting into the industry?
Hard work and hard work. Okay, there's no free lunches here. No matter how good you are academically in school, I think hard work is the key, right? And you need to be self-motivated, and you need to be interested in what you are doing. If you are not interested in what you are doing, then you won't be happy, and it doesn't motivate you. Don't take things for granted. Things don't just come to you like this. And only hard work that pays off.